Hey Explorers, it's your adventure podcast hostess with the mostest, Katie Staples, and welcome back to The Great Escape, where I share my travel stories, tips, and tricks for exploring and creating unforgettable memories. Find me on Instagram at the.great.escape.podcast so you can follow along and send me your hiking or travel questions. I love hearing from you all. Today, we're talking about what to pack for a day hike because nothing ruins a beautiful overlook faster than realizing you forgot water, snacks, or, common sense. Whether you're heading out on a quick 2-mile out and back, a strenuous loop in the wilderness, or just trying to survive the heat in Death Valley, this episode will help you make sure you've got everything you need without overpacking like you're moving into the woods permanently. Let's kick it off with something I learned the hard way, navigation. Even experienced hikers like yours truly can get turned around. Case in point, I was hiking in Guadalupe Mountains National Park when the trail turned into a rock wash. I didn't pay attention to where it connected on the way in. And when I started heading back down, I realized I had no idea where the trail picked back up. Now, I didn't panic, mostly because I knew that rock wash would eventually spit me out somewhere near my RV. Yet also because I didn't have time to panic. My dog Molly was back in my RV in the heat, and without me turning on the generator and AC, it would soon get dangerously hot inside. So lesson learned, always have a navigation plan. Here's what I recommend. 1, take a photo of the trail map at the trailhead. It's the fastest backup if you lose signal. Or download a digital map on an app like All Trails Plus, Gaia GPS, or Onyx. The paid versions let you use them offline, like when you don't have cell service. All Trails Plus was incredibly helpful when I didn't have cell service in Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Parks a few months ago. And always bring a portable charger because GPS apps drain your phone faster than a toddler drains a juice box. Seriously, while hiking Mount Whitney, I went through almost 2 battery charges and my phone was on airplane mode most of the time. And of course, you can go old school too, especially if you're hiking in unfamiliar or rugged terrain. A paper map and compass are great insurance. You don't have to be a full-blown survivalist, just know which way is out. Tip number 2, bring the right pack and pack it properly. Your pack will depend on the hike, but here's the rule of thumb. Comfort plus capacity equals a happy hiker. If it's a short, easy trail, a drawstring gym bag or small day pack will do. For longer, steeper hikes, go with the proper backpack with padded straps and a waist belt. Your shoulders will thank you. The waist belt will transfer 50 to 70% of the weight from your shoulders and spine to your hips. Here's how I pack mine. In the big pocket closest to my back, I keep the larger and heavier items. Water, sunscreen, extra clothes, and my selfie stick. Don't judge me, it's hard out here being a solo hiker. Mama's gotta get her selfie somehow. Middle pocket, where they can't get squished, are the snacks. Stand by, I'll give you all the snack ideas soon. The small little zipper pocket up front, that's for chapstick, keys, and first aid items. And then on the side pocket, sometimes I'll keep a small water bottle there, dog poop bags if I'm bringing the kids, the trail map, and my phone when it's not in my hand. If you're really trying to go light, hydration packs are great. Just remember, they're mainly for water, not gear. I also have a small, super sexy fanny pack that has a couple small water bottles and then a little zipper pocket. It can fit my phone, my keys, and some chapstick. Now, speaking of water, hydration is everything. The rule of thumb I've heard is at least half a liter or 17 ounces per hour of hiking. If it's hot, steep, or high elevation, bring more. You can always pour it out, and you can't magically create more water on the trail. I brought 92 ounces of water, Gatorade, and Pedialyte with me for a 17-hour, 21-mile hike a couple of months ago. That was not even a gallon. Now, that clearly doesn't follow the 17 ounces per hour rule. If I had followed that, I would have been carrying 18 pounds of water, and that's just not going to happen. I did, however, have my water filter tablets with me just in case I needed to refill at one of the lakes up the mountain. And then please don't rely on soda, coffee, or energy drinks to help hydrate you. Caffeine dehydrates you. I've tested it. I've regretted it. Now, for my dog parents, bring about 1 cup of water per hour per medium-sized dog, plus a collapsible bowl. Any leftovers, pour it on their neck to help them cool off. For your longer hikes, pack a filter like a Life Straw or these water filter tablets I have so that you can safely drink from streams. And always choose clear, moving water over stagnant ponds. You're hiking, not collecting bacteria samples. Number 4 is my favorite part, the snacks. Hiking burns more calories than you think, especially if there's an incline. So bring a mix of carbs, protein, and salt. Salt helps your body retain water, which keeps you hydrated. If you're hiking all day, aim to snack every hour. Depending on the length of the hike, I might just bring a Ziploc baggie of trail mix. For hikes 3 to 6 miles, I'll add in peanut butter crackers and a banana. And then for my longer hikes, I'll add jerky, pretzel crisps, granola bars. My guilty pleasure is pizza Lunchables. I actually brought that to hike the Narrows in Zion and Mount Whitney. It was my treat when I got to the top. 10 of 10 would recommend. Now, the banana is going to be really great for helping to make sure that you don't get any muscle cramps. Sometimes I also like to bring some apple slices to kind of cool everything down and help hydrate me. Guilty pleasure number 2 is a handful of Oreos. Just remember the golden rule. Pack it in, pack it out. Bring a small trash bag and leave no trace, not even your crummies. Just because a banana peel can break down way faster than a granola bar wrapper doesn't mean you can leave it on the trail. Tip 5, dress like you've done this before. Go for moisture wicking fabrics like polyester, wool, or nylon, not cotton, which traps sweat and can make you cold later on. If it's chilly, layer up. If it's hot, start early in the day, wear a hat, sunglasses, and sunscreen, including SPF chapstick. When I hiked Angel's Landing in Utah in July, it was hot, hot, hot. Yet I wore long sleeves to avoid the sunburn that would have made me look like a lobster for a week. And please, even if there's a slight chance of rain, bring a lightweight rain jacket or poncho. Being drenched and cold is not character building, it's miserable. And protect those feet. Your shoes can make or break your hike. Hiking boots are best for rocky trails, ankle support, and heavy packs. Trail runners have great traction, they're breathable, and they're lightweight. And then sandals like Tevas or Chacos, they're perfect for water hikes so your feet can breathe and dry out. And always wear moisture wicking socks. Merino wool is your friend. Wet feet lead to blisters, and blisters lead to tears. Now, if you hike icy or snowy terrain, get micro spikes or crampons for traction. And if you're bringing your pup, consider booties for hot pavement or sharp rocks. Next up is your first aid kit. You don't need a trauma kit, you just need enough to fix small issues before they become big ones. In my mini first aid kit, I have Band-Aids and moleskin for blisters, antiseptic wipes, Neosporin, tape, gauze, tweezers, pain relievers, and Benadryl. And if you're hiking with your dog, bring pet-safe supplies like adhesive bandages and hydrogen peroxide. Dogs can take Benadryl too, just make sure you consult your vet first. I give all kinds of great pet tips in episode 5, Traveling with Pets. For your longer hikes and more remote locations, you should bring an emergency kit. I get that this isn't relevant for your paved hikes around a city pond. However, if you ever find yourself in the wilderness, especially with poor or no cell coverage, you'll want to pack these items that you hope you never use and yet will be glad you brought if they're needed. First up, a lighter or waterproof matches. More people die from cold-related issues than heat in the wilderness. Then a space blanket or a tarp. Now, tarp's going to obviously help more with the rain, and the space blanket, again, with the cold. A pocket knife or multi-tool is great. God forbid you have to make a shelter or prep food out in the nature. And the Girl Scout in me wants to make sure you bring your whistle and know that 3 quick blasts equals a distress signal. Now, if there's any chance you're hiking when it might become dark, have a flashlight or headlamp. And don't forget the extra batteries for all the electronics. You'll probably already have your ID with you and have a bit of cash just in case. You never know where a trail might spit you out or if help comes and you get to compensate people for that help. If you're in bear country, you better invest in bear spray. It's pricey, yet 94% effective against grizzlies, and it works on bears, mountain lions, and sketchy humans alike. I've seen it in most Walmarts near the national parks out west. The park visitor centers in bear country should carry it as well. Last and not least, you have all the miscellaneous things. These are your extras that can make or break your comfort. Obviously, you have bug spray, especially in the summer and places that are really close to water, because mosquitoes don't care about your positive attitude. Then trekking poles. This is great to help your knees when you're going down and balance when you're going up or down. And then let's talk about it. Toilet paper and or a wag bag. When nature calls, answer responsibly. So there you have it, the day hike essentials. Remember, pack smart, hydrate, and start early. The best adventures come when you're prepared enough to relax and actually enjoy the view. What are your must-have hiking items? Send me a message on Instagram at the.great.escape.podcast or drop a comment on YouTube. I love hearing what gear you swear by. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Until next time, adventurers, dream big for your own journeys, stay hydrated, and don't be that hiker. See you next time.